Okay, let's continue editing this track. We're going to use this section here as an intro. It's vibing. So what I'm going to do now is layer things more in that intro section, but we need a breakdown to caricature a verse. And the verse is going to be, let's just say 12 bars. Back in the 80s, it was 16 bars, but 12 is the new 16. And then we're going to go into 8 bars of that chorus again. And then we're going to go back into another 12-bar verse, or we could do another 8-bar verse. It just depends. And then after that, back into the chorus. So what this is a verse, chorus, verse, chorus, and then chorus out type of thing, 2 minutes. So basically I'm doing this for, the format is basically for TV and film, but if I need to, I can do it for a release. Like it can go up to 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes, but we're just going to keep it simple. So we have an intro, and then we have a verse, and then we have the chorus again, then we have the verse, and then we do the chorus out, and we're a little over 2 minutes. So that's what we want. And in Logic Pro, I like to label things, but things could change. We'll do that. I'll finish doing that. So now let's get into the transitions from the chorus breaking down into the verse. So, and let's see how we want to set up that verse and how different or how separated we want the verse to be from the chorus. Obviously, the chorus is the centur in it. Nice. Okay. So what we can do is a couple things. We can have the bass change, which we might want to think about. So let's see. I actually like that tabla. Let's do this tabla here. And see what that sounds like. Oh, that's nice. So, so if we want somebody to sing, we want it to be a little melodic. So that's the 1. So we're gonna go from 1, and let's try the 6. Oh no, wait. There it is. Okay, 1 to the flat 6, I guess. Yeah. No, or the 6 minor. So we're gonna do this. And then we repeat that. This is the verse. So you say now. Nice. So let's add some. We could use a centur, but let's try to use another melodic instrument that's different. We could use a piano. Let's see what we got here. I actually love these bells. Oh. That's actually kind of cool. Let's try this. And we repeat that, so to my device, some coffee. Start all the way up, in this day, in this next in this day, So now our thing is to set up the chorus. So we want to build a little tension. We could leave it that same way and let the melody kind of build the tension, but we're not going to do that. We're going to build some kind of tension. And since we're on those bells, oh, okay. Let's try that. Let's see. Beautiful. And we can actually do a few more things. Now, when you're writing for a writer, you don't want to put too much in because you don't want to block the melody. You want the melody to be free, so you basically just want to keep it simple. Let me see. Oh, I like that. And we'll keep that in there. Let's see. It's kind of clashing with the tabla. Let's see. Let's just keep it simple. And we'll decorate it based on the lyric subject and the melody. So we'll bring some of the things in the lyrics out in the verse, and we'll use some synesthesia to make the track really pop, so the lyrics will really mean something. So we're going to take these bells that we have in the verse. Let's see. I think they're bells. And yep, they're bells. And basically we have the structure. So now it's all about the transitioning. And what's happening in transitions, we can have a snare roll. Let's see. To set up the breakdown of the chorus, of the verse, I'm sorry. There it is. So and what a lot of people do is we come over here to and we're going to type in risers. So we're going to build subtle tension. Let's see. Yep, we can do that. We're going to build subtle tension, so when the verse comes in, it's like, oh, wow, okay. There we go. Okay, so now that we have that, we can take the tabla out and give it a little more space. So and now we're going back into the chorus. What we're going to do is it's a simple trick, but what I would do is leave the track empty for either 1 bar or 2 beats, half a bar, depending on what the lyric does. If the lyric says something really poignant, I'll mute it just so that lyric can be heard. But if nothing's being said, just for instrumental purposes, I will. Nice. Woo! So coming out of that, So nice. So what the bass is doing there. Okay, so let's do this. And move this over here. Let's check our gain staging out, and then we can send this to a writer. It's basically pretty much done. So a track can be done in 10 minutes. We don't have a bridge, and that really saves a lot of time. It's probably why there's no bridges in music today. It's because of that. So we check the gain staging by pulling up our level meter. And in Logic, this little yellow thing tells us where it's at. So we're going to do the bass first. It should be around -10. So we're going to set this at -10. And we just a little hot. Come down. Nice. All right. Well. All right. We're way hot. Make sure your latency's off. Nice. Okay. So let's, beautiful. Let's go to the kick and the snare. That should be around -5. Let's put this up to 5. And we are way hot, but the track is popping. So let's move this down. Good. It just needs to be in the ballpark. It doesn't have to be perfect. And this should be around that's fine. It's just a roll. Hi-hats should be around -20. It's just a little bit, but that's fine. Let's do the bells. Perfect. -20. This is -20. And our tabla should be around -15. So what I do if the volumes are jumping around like that is I will take an 1176 and I have my own preset. It's called hold. So it basically will keep things where I need them to be. There it is. It's just for the writer, just so they get a ballpark of what's going on. That's tabla 1. That's I think it sounds like a talking drum. Boom. And that should be way low. I don't know why that's going on. All right, so we're gonna. There it is. You could do it with the faders down here, or what I do is I use the plugin because the faders get too low. There may not be enough signal going into the plugin for the plugin to do its job. So I use the plugins to turn it down if I'm going to turn it down low. Last but not least is Santur. It should be at -20. Beautiful. And our effect, -20. Let's see. Actually, let's see what that sounds like in the mix. All right. Oh, we forgot to put it in the mix bus. So I use a mix bus. Every channel is going to bus 14. And if I click on bus 14, I'll show you. There it is, bus 14. This is my mix bus. Basically, I can affect the whole entire track going to the mix bus, and from the mix bus, we go to the main outs. And, well, we got something here. Let me see. Everything seems kind of balanced. All right, so. All right, I'm gonna put my favorite channel strip on here. This SSL is a monster. This is a monster. All right, so we're ready for the writer. And I think the last thing I would do, and this is just so the writer can get a sense of what's happening, is I will have the swoosh, the transition pan from left to right, and I'll automate that by putting it on latch and then turning it from here and then have it kind of just do a little thing. So I'll hit play, and here it comes. And we're good. So we can send it off to a writer. I'm gonna let you guys play with that so far of what we got. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this transition and we're gonna go into the second verse, and we're gonna copy over the automation, and we're also gonna do it there. And when we get the vocals or the demo vocals, we can change all this around.